So here's the calendar that was included with this package. Free calendar inside. So whereas you have fruit and the pavlova on here, here we have a lovely selection of fruit and vegetables. And what's on the back? Something about the company's foundation and Partners Against Waste, sustainability, all good things. So here we go, is the calendar. So it's a year in the life of the farm that produces a lot of the brand names of this company. Spring, summer, autumn, winter. January is illustrated with some crispy salmon with soy and sesame mushrooms, with a Pinot Grigio to go with it, as suggested. So this is a calendar that starts on the Monday, which I'm surprised about because the company itself preserves the traditional way of starting the week on the Sunday. But the calendar isn't set out that way, unfortunately. February's illustration is salted caramel miso truffles and highlighting a caramel sauce and Dark Horse Cabernet Sauvignon from California. March is illustrated with corn fritters with tomato, avocado, and lime. Chili. And some passata. April is illustrated with sticky balsamic chicken tray bake. And the balsamic vinegar that they are highlighting for this dish is from Mezzetti, which is made in Modena, Italy. But with a Spanish wine, the Tempranillo Rioja, Faustino the 6th. I don't know how you say the 6th in Spanish, but there it is. May is a feta and chili pesto pasta salad. Pesto pasta. And here's the chili pesto that's been used for that. Ooh, this is a wine with an interesting name. This is called Picpoul de Pinay-les-Canaux from southern France. Picpoul de Pinay-les-Canaux. And here's, whereas we had a sort of winter pavlova here on the food magazine, here we have a June pavlova, a nice summer one, with blueberries, which would be in season at that time. And of course the blueberries here are emphasized properly. And here's a Chardonnay from Mendoza, Argentina. July is spiced lamb chops with green chutney, and that is green. Here's the lamb highlighted, and the wine is a Spanish wine, Rioja Alta Viña Alberdi, which they say has an intense aroma of raspberries, blueberries, plums, and red currants. So I guess that's one of the reasons why it's been recommended with these, the lamb. August is a frozen watermelon and rum cooler. and that does look very cool and very refreshing. And here's the watermelon that's promoted here, which is a very small and round watermelon compared to what you can get in North America. But this one is, I'm guessing, sourced from Europe, but I'm not sure. It would say on the label, but of course I can't read it with this size of picture. And the rum, Bacardi. September, nice comfort food now. Jammy flapjack bars. Flapjacks are always a sure bet, and here they've made it slightly different by putting a layer of jam in it. In this case, do they say what kind of jam? Oh, the jam is made by the plums. So it's not jam from a jar, it's actually jam made for the flapjacks. And in addition to regular oats, they've used some Dorset cereals granola. October is an autumn fig and squash salad. Just an interesting combination. And the figs highlighted here, and the wine is from Australia. And that one, it's got sunny notes of tropical fruit, but also refreshing citrus twist on the finish, and that is the Tempest 2 Silver Series Sauvignon Blanc from Australia. November, very comforting food here. Mustardy skillet sausages with cider and apple. And for this dish, they've used the Waitrose Jazz apples, which is apparently the Jazz apple combines the shape and sweetness of a Royal Gala apple with the fresh and tangy flavour of the Braeburn. And the drink suggested here is not a wine, but in fact, well, what I would call a beer, but it isn't. It's probably not the correct word. This is Guinness Original. And for December, the clementine and ginger truffle, which I think is actually in the magazine as well. And in this case, it's made with the store's own brand ginger loaf cake. Clementines beautifully arrayed there, and the lovely cream on top. And the wine suggested here is something that would bring us a bit of sunshine in December. This is called Under the Sun of Southern France, basically Sous le Soleil du Midi, and it's a Chardonnay from southern France, of course. But a very nice thought to be drinking something that's called Under the Sun of Southern France. And that is the calendar. And here again are the sustainability facts and aspirations here to do with seafood, eggs, animals more generally, and of course the organic range from the Duchy of Cornwall. And through all that, charity investments of 14 million into 1,000 community projects. So there is the 2022